Good evening, Indiana. Well, it is here. The first winter storm of the year. You have to forgive me. I'm very under the weather, but I'm going to go ahead and try to do a video here because I'm trying to get my mind off things, and sometimes weather helps. But, as you can see, this storm, when I first started looking at it earlier this week, I was looking at mile runs, and I was like, this thing doesn't have enough moisture with it. And then we started seeing model runs come in with more moisture, and I was like, okay, now they're overdoing it. Well, I'm here to tell you right now. Excuse me. This thing means business, folks. Oh, I mean, I don't know where to begin here. Let's zoom in here. Look what this is. Look at this stream of moisture right here. Look at this. This is all going this way. We have to get through all of this. All of it. So, we're talking moisture that is still down. Look at this. You have to forgive me, I have DSL, by the way. We're talking moisture that is still down in the Texas area. Still down here. What's causing this? Well, let's look, shall we? You don't actually see it on here, but I'm going to explain to you what's actually causing this. This is a little bit different situation than what we're used to. There is actually a cold front. This is probably not exactly where it's sitting. Actually, a cold front sitting right here, okay? The cold front has passed, okay? Here comes the northwest air, northwest Arctic air. Okay, you see it starting to change over to snow? Well, right in this area right in here, we still have some warmer air trapped. It's what we call an overrunning situation where this warmer air undercuts this cold front and gets trapped right up under here. So, as this is moving up this way, I'm so sorry, excuse me. As this moves up this way, this air right here is eventually going to turn all this to snow, and everything that moves into us is going to be snow. So, places like, let me get off my drawing tool. Places like, let's zoom in here. Right now, places like, I know my friend Sean over in Nicetown's getting pelted with sleet. Well, there's Henry County. Look, he's still in that warm air loft, but as we get up into here, it's going to start turning really quick. When it turns, when this cold air starts rushing in behind, as this stuff moves up, we are going to get pelted by snow, okay? There is no way around it. It's coming. It's coming. And I've got an area drawn out where I just think is going to get absolutely pummeled. I mean, absolutely pummeled by snow. But these are what we call critical thickness lines, and I'm not going to explain this to you, but this is what I look at in the upper layers of the atmosphere. These are actually temperatures in each layer. You get your 1300. You've got your zero line, which is your freezing line. It's not here yet, okay? It will be. The yellow line is our 1549. That's generally what we call our snow line. Once these get southeast of you, you usually see the transition to snow. And I'm not going to explain to you why that happens. It's different layers up in the atmosphere, okay? And what am I talking about? Well, let's go back to our graphic here. Freezing rain, the four precip types. We have snow, okay? Snow falls. Snow's always going on in the summertime. It starts out as snow. It starts falling, okay? It stays as snow. Never melts. The entire column is below freezing, so it stays as snow and is allowed to accumulate. Freezing rain, which is what's going to happen, I think, down close to the Evansville area. We get a shallower layer of warm air, gets entrapped, entrenched aloft. The snow falls, melts into raindrops, falls. Oh, this is sleet, I'm sorry. Falls as sleet, or falls as rain, refreezes into sleet, and accumulates. This is what we're seeing right now. There is a very shallow layer of warm air entrenched. Now, the worst of it, which is what Oklahoma is getting devastated by right now, I've seen a state of emergency already issued down there, is freezing rain. This is when a much bigger and more potent layer of warm air gets entrenched. Snow falls through, melts as rain, but does not have time to refreeze, say, as sleet does. So what happens, this rain falls, doesn't refreeze, but it falls on ground that's below freezing because the colder air has undercut. Okay, this is when you get freezing rain. I keep telling people, if you hear stuff bouncing outside, that's not freezing rain, that's sleet. Okay, that's what we're getting right now. Okay, so, sorry, Windows 8 sucks, I hate it. I drew this up right here. I truly believe someone in this area right here, where I've got this circled right here, someone in this area right here is just going to get buried. Okay, we're talking Greene County, Columbus. I've been on Columbus and Bloomington for a long time now. Okay, maybe Greenfield, Greensburg, just this area right here. Someone in here I think will see over a foot of snow. This is where the training is really setting up. This is where everything's kind of coming together, where the heaviest band I see is coming together. Now, here for us in Hamilton County, I'll go ahead and do this right now. I will put a line right through here. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I want Marion County will get more than we will. I actually want to do this right here. Let's go. You gotta watch me make this map as I go. This may not be slanted enough either. I may need to slant it up, but snow totals don't matter. We're just gonna get a lot, okay? Hamilton County, we're gonna be split, I think. In this area right here, I'm gonna say 5 to 9 inches right here. That would be downtown Indianapolis and the Noblesville Fishers area, okay? Up in here, it's gonna taper off. It's gonna taper off, say 3 to 6. Then up here, it's really gonna taper off. Probably, I'd say, that may be a little too far north. We will see how the banding sets up. 1 to 3, maybe 2 to 4. Now, I want you all to keep something in mind. These winter storms, okay? I'm gonna get off this graphic. These winter storms are absolutely unpredictable, and I want to go back to Intellicast and show you something as of why. If this band, get it on here. If this band right here happens to decide, okay, it wants to stay in this same position, Hamilton County, Marion County, and points south up to Bloomington will get buried. As of now, this front will be moving. Okay, it will be moving east, so this line will slowly sag southeast with it. That's why I've got this area. Let me get back in. I'm sorry here. It takes a while to get used to this new software. That is why I've got this area right here in my bullseye. Just remember Bloomington, folks. And I think this line's going to end up sagging right into here. We're going to get our snow here in Noblesville, folks. Do I think we're going to have school tomorrow? I'm going to go ahead and say no. This is a really constant stream. This is a really constant stream of moisture. So, stay safe. It will eventually all turn over to snow, I promise. This is a big winter storm. This is much bigger than I thought. Some people were calling for big, some people weren't. But this isn't the time to argue about who's right now. This is the time to get the word out. I was low. I said 2 to 4. I'm coming up on my snow totals. I've got to. I mean, this is when you stop looking at models. This is when you look at radar data. And what's out here and beyond doesn't lie. This is all going straight this way. So, everybody take care tonight and have a great evening.